Hello everybody, this is the second video I've decided to do about my gastric bypass journey. My name is Connie Thomas again, and I decided to have gastric bypass on December 28th of 2016. In my introduction video, I told you I would talk about this and what triggered me to go ahead and start the process. So back in 2013, I weighed in at about 260, almost 275 pounds. And I decided that I wanted to lose the weight, and I did. I wasn't working, so I dedicated my life to the gym, working out, eating well, and I lost about 80 pounds. I then met the father of my youngest child and got pregnant with her and gained all of that back plus some. So I ended up being, before I decided to have the surgery, a whopping 292 pounds. This is very embarrassing for me, but it's part of the journey, so I'm going to explain it. So I don't know what happened. I was eating, not working out, relying on food to get me through, and I just gained all the weight. I then decided, okay, well, let's just try to lose the weight again, because I was one of those people that felt like the gastric bypass was an easy way out, even though one of my best friends did it. I was very supportive of her, but I just didn't feel like it was for me. So I went ahead and tried working out for months, and it didn't work. I would get frustrated. Then I would go back to binge eating and just not taking care of my body. So about 6 or 7 months, almost a year of that, I started looking into the surgery myself. I talked to my friend about it, and she was like, you should just go ahead and do it. So in August of 2016, I went ahead and made my first appointment, and I met with my surgeon. He was very helpful. He explained everything to me. He also had my medical history, which at that point I had acid reflux very bad. I also was pre-diabetic, had polycystic ovary syndrome, and I was also seeing a cardiologist, not really having heart problems, but just some palpitations and things. And I do think that had a lot to do with my weight gain. So we went over everything, and he decided that the gastric bypass would be the best thing for me, and that I was a candidate. And so we started the process. It was tedious. I'm not going to lie. There were a few times where I felt like I just wanted to quit. They made me see a lot of doctors. I had to see a psychiatrist, who then referred me to a therapist, or told me that she felt like I needed therapy because of some of the other underlying issues that I had. Losing my spouse at an early age, raising 3 kids on my own, and just a lot of different issues. So I had to deal with that. I had 2 colonoscopies and an endoscopy prior to surgery. I met with every doctor I feel like in my city. And finally, I got my surgery date on December 28th. I actually had the surgery on the 28th. It is now, March the 19th. So I am kind of late with starting the channel, but yeah, I did have my surgery on March 28th. I had no complications whatsoever. I didn't think he did it at first, and I'm going to explain that. When I first came out of surgery, everybody kept saying, oh, you're not going to be able to eat anything, which I wasn't able to. I was on shakes for 2 weeks, but they kept telling me I would get full off the shakes, and I never got full off the shakes, so I kept thinking, like, I'm not getting full. I wasn't necessarily hungry, but I wasn't getting full either, so I'm like, I'm not getting full off these shakes. What are you talking about? So when I went for my first follow-up visit, and we met in a group and talked to the nutritionist and the psychiatrist, and one of the things that she asked us was, does anybody feel like it didn't happen? And I was like, me, because I don't feel what everybody else is saying they feel as far as being full and not feeling hungry. I don't feel hungry, but I don't feel full either off of the shakes. So she says, well, no, you're going to feel it once we start allowing you to eat food, which today is the day you're allowed to start eating soft foods. Sure enough, I came home, I ate some eggs, got sick, and threw up. If you don't know a lot about the gastric bypass, your doctor actually cuts a part of your stomach, makes a small pouch, and reroutes your intestines to that pouch. And your stomach is about the size of your fist. So you can only imagine only but so much is going in there. So yeah, my first time eating eggs, I think I made 2, and somebody told me that had the surgery prior to me not to eat 2 eggs, and I did it anyway, and sure enough, I got sick. So, I want to say the first few weeks were very taxing. I was depressed. I had buyer's remorse. I felt like this was the worst horrible thing I could ever do. I missed eating food. I was depressed. I couldn't go anywhere for 2 weeks. I was stuck in the house. I was ready to go back to work. I had still had to cook dinner for my children because I'm a single mother, so that was hard. But eventually, I was able to eat soft foods. I was able to go back to work, and now life is starting to get normal. I did mention in my introduction video that I am able to pretty much eat whatever I want. Not everybody is able to do that. I personally don't like the fact that I'm able to eat what I want because I can eat what I want. I am disciplining myself. I did go ahead and hire a personal trainer, and he is helping me work out. Um, and he's also helping me keep up with what I eat. I do a lot of lean meats. I do chicken, fish. I will eat beef, just simply because fish kind of hurts my stomach a little bit. And I also try to throw carbs in there. I try to throw in vegetables so that way, when I lose weight, my body is not burning all of the protein and I end up having flabby skin, which I don't want. Um, so I meal prep, and throughout my journey, I think I'm going to do this for probably about a good 6 or 7 months. Um, I'm going to document all of that. Starting tomorrow, I will start posting my workout videos up here. My personal trainer is a dick. I can't stand him. No, I love him, but I hate him. So you'll see him torture me. And I'll also show what I'm eating for breakfast and lunch. Like tomorrow, I'll have a piece of turkey bacon and I will have a boiled egg. I also made half of an organic, non-hormone chicken breast cut in half, with some broccoli for lunch. I drink lots of water. I don't drink anything else. As you can see, water, water, water. Um, I also packed some cheese, like this cheese sticks, for a snack, and I'll probably eat that before I go to the gym. And I have some chocolate covered almonds, dark chocolate covered almonds, because I do still have a sweet tooth, and that kind of, gets rid of that need for something chocolate and sweet, but it's not, because dark chocolate is so strong. I only could eat like 1 or 2 of them, and then I'm fine. Um, so that's basically why I decided to do the gastric bypass. So that's pretty much all you're going to get about myself personally and my decision to make it. And from here going forward, I'm just going to document everything that I do, and my weight loss. Like I said in my first video, I'm not sure exactly how much weight I've lost. I have not been on a scale since January. The last time I checked, I was down about 30 pounds. I could have lost more than that. I will post some pictures, some before and after pictures, so you can see my progress thus far. I hope you guys enjoy, and be patient with me, like I say, because it's my first time doing a YouTube video, and I'm going to try to make things better. And once I get in the swing of things, hopefully my videos will be a little bit more entertaining. Thanks.